Hey guys, I'm Jackson Cobalt, and today we are back playing some more Fire Emblem for the GBA. A mysterious group seems hellbent on capturing Niles and Ninian. Having failed, this group, the Black Fang, flees. Rumor has them traveling southwest. Lynn and her colleagues follow in hopes of recovering a lost heirloom. The Black Fang have made a stronghold of an abandoned castle in Cathalet. Its dark halls are alive with shadowy figures. Also, in between this episode and the last episode, I learned that the thing I've been pronouncing Marquess this whole time is actually pronounced Marquis, because it's a weird word. Okay. Chapter 7X, The Black Shadow. The very first side mission. So the brother escaped, and the sister was rescued by a band of strangers. Do I understand you? Yes, they ambushed us, and... Hold your excuses. The end is all that matters. Yes, ma'am. And your plan for recovering the siblings is... We've word that the entire group is headed this way, with the brats in tow. They're coming here. Why would they do that? Well, they may well be after this ring. It's a rare piece. We took it from the girl. It was a stroke of luck that we did, especially if it brings them to us now. I'll grab the whole lot of them with this bait trap. I see. Very well. I'll give you another chance. I've business elsewhere, but I shall return once it's finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow. Do you understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will deal you the Fang's punishment. Remember that. Bear it closely in your mind. I believe they went in here. Milady, are you really going in there to get the ring back? Yes, we are. But this is their stronghold. They're bound to be well defended, not to mention well armed. Forget about the ring. It's okay. Cobalt's agreed to attempt this recovery. I won't be here if not for that. Cobalt believes we can do this. I'm sure that decision was not made lightly. With Cobalt at my side, I'm confident we can win. Let's get your ring back, Ninian. Milady. Milady Lindis. There are more of the foe inside than we thought. This is their stronghold. It's imperative we move carefully. Exactly, milady. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. If we draw the enemy through here, we can engage them in small numbers and remain safe, relatively safe. If time is a concern, we can always rush them. If we do that, we'd better be sure we can win. So, Cobalt, what do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. Okay, pick units. So I have to take only 10 units. Well, I don't need Wrath. I can switch that in for Niles. Lucius is probably a better pick, but I do want Niles to be here. I'm gonna have to check map here. Is it absolutely imperative that we have our thief? Well, there's a chest and we want to get into that chest. Although, if we let the thief into the chest, then we can kill the thief and he'll drop it. But that is a lot more risky. Maybe it is probably better to have a thief? Well, let's see. There are a couple lancers, meaning having an axe user isn't a terrible idea. Couple people using swords. Not that many axe wielders. There is an archer, and actually, this map doesn't seem to be the best map for Florina. To be honest, like, Florina might be able to deal some stuff to these Black Fang dudes here, and maybe against the boss. But I could leave Florina out of this. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I do want both Lucian and Niles. Okay, pick units. There's not really much use for Florina in these tight spaces anyways. Pegasus Knights are much better in larger maps with a lot more spread out units. So I'm just gonna do that. Trade? Is there really anything I need to trade to anyone? I might want to trade to, like, I don't know who. Will. You can have pure water. I never use it anyways. Check map. Okay. So, formation. This is kind of important. So, I want to kind of make it into two groups. One group takes on the units on the right side, and the other group goes for this. Going for this, I probably would want Lucius, Urk, and Will, along with one hitter that can, probably along with one melee unit. Something like, actually, maybe just Lucius, Urk, and Matthew. I think just Lucius, Urk, and Matthew, and then having Sane able to stop the flow of enemies, and then having the rest of my guys go up this way. That might be the best thing to do. I do want Niles to be relatively up front. You know, this looks like a decent formation. Formation isn't really that necessary in this map, but okay, let's start the fight. Okay. So, starting off, I can position Sane here with an iron sword. Then I can move Lucius here and attack with lightning. What is the... That's 4, 3. Okay, well, it's kinda sucks that I have to use Lucius here because of my formation, but it's fine. Lucius can deal with this guy decently well. I mean, the mages in this game are kinda OP starting off, and I do love using, I got a vulnerary. Well, that's good for Lucius. Lucius only had one item slot anyways. And then I want to put the thief kind of in here. So what I'm wanting to do is I want to get this wall dealt with probably Lucius and my thief. Urk can probably solo the archer in here, giving time for Matthew to get the chest, and probably might want to send Dorcas that way, though probably not. Honestly, I could do this. Not a bad idea. Using my hand axe, decreasing the amount of enemies I have to deal with. Getting some XP on Dorcas, which is very, very helpful here. Maybe I should have put Niles in a better location, but I don't know. This map always, like, I always struggle trying to figure out what the heck to do in this map. There's also a knight coming up, that's gonna run down here. So I can probably position Lynn to be somewhere like here, and then Sura to be like behind here. And then I think I could just probably play Kent a song here. Moving... Then I'm able to actually move Kent over here, and Kent could... Definitely with Kent and Urk, I could definitely clear up the enemies, to the north, left side. I can just use a sword. Okay. So yes, this guy's coming in. Sane's probably going to just single-handedly? No, okay, not actually. Okay. That's fine. Okay. And then we got an archer. Yeah, no damage, because, yeah, archers deal very little damage. Okay. And then, actually, this might actually turn out good that he's attacking Lyn, because I did put Niles in his range, and Niles is even worse at dealing with damage. So, I move lightning to the wall, moving Urk right up into it, and soloing it with fire. Okay. This is where the big brain part of Fire Emblem comes in. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if I just stand here with an Iron Lance, nothing's gonna be able to get past Kent. And that's always good. That's always a good sign. I can move Matthew to here, and then play for Matthew. And then have Matthew go all the way in here and chest, and I get a hammer. It might not have been the best thing, but at least I have the hammer now. Yeah, okay. Will can deal with this dude and get some nice, good level up action. Let's just see here. Also, anyone watching this video, if you wanna, you can comment down below and tell me whether or not you want to see more of this, or like after, like, you know how there's a break after Lyn's story. If you want me to stop there and do something else for a little while and then come back to it maybe later. I am noticing that there isn't all that many people watching these videos compared to my Pokemon Emerald randomizer playthrough, and that's just probably because Pokemon's more popular and randomizers are fun and whatever. Don't really care about it too much, but just something you can think about. Okay. So what is Dorcas's? So I probably want to move Lyn outside of the range, and I can just heal up Dorcas. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so he switched into a sword. Perfectly fine. Ooh, critical hit! Let's go. That's nice. And then he's just gonna get hit. Probably hit with... Oh, miss. Dorcas putting in action here. This might be actually one of the very first Fire Emblem playthroughs I do where I consistently use an axe fighter the entire time, instead of just having someone who's not quite an axe fighter have it use the axe class if I need it. No, this can't be. They should be dead. Everyone, get in there and finish them. This is our final chance. Okay, so this is... Is this the first time we see reinforcements? Might be the first time we see reinforcements. Honestly, this might be just the way to do things. I have Sura there, whatever her name is, to heal Dorcas when injured anyways, so that'll be fun. Getting some valuable experience here. I can probably just flee with Matthew. Matthew really isn't good with fights, so just actually move Kent aside and bring Urk over here to deal with these guys. Okay, so let's see here. So if I move to here, and then move Niles over here to play, then I can move to, like, here and have Lucius just one-shot this Black Fang dude. Okay. So we got Urk at level 4, this guy level 4. We got a level 6, level 6. Yeah, I really do need to work more on evening out level, but it'll just happen whatever units I use. Like, I'll try to use the units that I plan on using in the future more than the ones I think I'm just going to discard later. I think it would be better if I just have Lyn here, because then the Axe Wielder is going to attack Lyn. Lyn's going to get some experience here. Lyn's very good at fighting these Axe Wielders and stuff. I was hoping for a crit, but whatever. Don't really care. Okay, so that happened. These are kind of problematic. I'm just going to move my, just gonna keep these guys all about here-ish. You're gonna just get some EXP on this guy. What I want to do is I want to try and lure these guys out so I can pick them off more easily with my magic users, because Lucius isn't going to do well against this guy, and Urk is not going to do well against the Shaman. Potentially. I'm not sure how well that works out for, like, actual in actuality, but on paper that's how I should do it. Don't really want to risk things like it. I could just keep healing Dorcas. Dorcas is like my HP sponge here. And then I think I could just defeat it with Lyn. Now I can just, yeah, position him with a lance there, and here. Okay. So these guys are just running into their doom, because Sane with a lance can probably just destroy these guys. Not quite. Okay. Sane and Kent do need more levels so that they can consistently move faster. Okay, so Lucius going to attack this guy and soloing him. Okay, let's go. And then Urk, perfectly fine at, perfectly capable of handling other mages. Okay, and then I probably will use Urk more in the future than I will Lucius, so I'm just going to send him off to go fight this dude. I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are 2, and then Urk just cuts him off by fireballing into his face. Fireball! Or PK fire, whatever you want to exclaim when you're literally just using the same thing as everyone else. Probably. I'm just gonna keep him here, and then you injured, topping off. I mean, I have 2 things of heal, and I'm not really worried about them running off, because it's like 12 chapters until the end. of this story and then get more of everything, so I'm just gonna put Kent here. Kent can level up a few times. I don't really care about him that much. I don't really care. Well, I don't care if he gets leveled up or not. I think this is just Kent wins the pretty much the entire game for us. And then he dies. Yeah, almost level up there. See, almost level 7. Wow, that. Sure. Okay. And Dorcas is what, almost level 6 or something like that? Yeah, almost level 7. Almost level 5, actually. So actually, I think Dorcas could just easily just take this level up. I mean, he's using a weapon that could have missed there, and just boosting him up to level 5, getting some much needed enemies. And I was just needed to defeat every enemy. Okay. No, I cannot. Oh, so he didn't die this time. Okay, whatever. Give us the ring and swear us this oath. Promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your life. Failure means death. What? Poison? He took his own life. So he did die. Okay, that's good. There are no common brigands. These are no common brigands we're dealing with. This man was trained by a well-organized group. What do they want with Niles and Ninian? Niles, Ninian, everything's going to be fine. As long as you're with us, you'll be safe. But you witnessed our victory, right? With Cobalt's planning and my sword, you've no worries. Lynn, you took out a single dude. If we all work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. I don't care who comes after you, I'll not let you be taken. Really? Yes, on my honor. Right, Cobalt? Milady. Oh yes, this is yours. It's... You called it Ninny's Grace. Ninnis's Grace, did you not? That lout had it. Milady Lindis, thank you so much. I have no other words, save thank you. Well, you just said like 6 words, so, okay. So, this is only 20 minutes. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can do it. If it goes to an hour, I don't really care. Passing through, Arafin and Cathalet, Lynn and her friends arrive in Caelan. However, Caelan is under the rule of Lord Lundgren. Lundgren's henchmen lay in wait to assassinate Lynn. They wait for her approach and ready a special weapon. Ballistas. Ooh. Okay. Chapter 8. Vortex of Strategy. I don't remember most of these maps being difficult besides the one where we get Florina and Will. Look, Cobalt. The mountains seem so far away now. We've come such a long way. Milady Lindis. Cobalt. Can't be very far from the castle now. By my reckoning, we can reach Castle Caelan in 2 days. If we hurry. 2 more days. Hold on, grandfather, please. Cheer up, Lynn. If they see you looking so sad, the entire company will lose heart. Florina. You're right. There's nothing to be gained by worrying. I just have to press onward. That's the spirit. Okay. Lynn, danger approaches. What did you say? I don't see anything. Are you sure? I feel it, too. I'm sure of it. Milady, don't move. Huh? What? Where did this bolt come from? They have a ballista! Lord Lundgren is getting serious. Deploying siege engines is no mean feat. What is a ballista? It's a weapon designed for long-distance attacks. Only archers can use them, but they can be devastating. Florina, you must stay aground. Do not take to the air. The ballista would target you in an instant. Is there any way to combat it? The safest course is to use someone with good defense as bait so the enemy wastes their arrows. Then you can walk up and knock the fool on the head. Well, can you use a ballista? I've never tried, but it's just a really big bow, right? I should be able to figure it out. All we can ask is that you try. Let's see what we can do. Ah, Lady Lindis, Cobalt. I have some minor business to attend to. I'm unable to join you. If you need any of my possessions, please take them now. Well, sure. Trade. Yeah, Dorcas can take your hammer. So, pick units. Yeah, it said I don't want Florina, and I don't want to use Wrath. And I can't use Matthew. So yeah, this is just gonna be my, full party here. So, let's just see. Check map here. So, first of all, view map. This seems pretty... I kind of remember this map. It isn't that difficult. The main problem is remembering where this guy can hit and where he can't hit. But this guy will not move from this location, which is kind of weird. The ballista will stay here unless you man it yourself and start moving with it. And that looks to be about it. Is there any, like, there we go. Just quickly going through all these. Okay, so Axe Reaver, Lance Reaver, Sword Reaver. Okay, so those are some things that you'll get to see in this chapter. Okay, formation. So who in my team has the highest defense? Would it be... Okay, so 7 versus 9. Okay, so you get to move there. And you get to move there. And then... save. And just immediately going into this chapter. Let's go. Okay, so... this is one of those chapters where you just wanna move in quickly with your high defense units. I think. Maybe I'll have to restart this chapter a couple times. Armory. So, I can pretty much just use Niles here as just the armory dude, because I do not want to put him in range of the ballista. Because, my god, so... I'll probably want a bow. Yeah, I'll want a bow. I'll take an extra lance and an extra axe, just in case. Just in case. Don't really think I need those, but who knows. So, okay. Well, if I just keep moving from like place with good resistance to place with good resistance, that'll be fine. So yeah, just trade this. Wait. I'm just gonna go this way. So, if I remember correctly... yeah, so... I'm just gonna have to hope that Urk and Lucius don't get hit by it. And until it's unoccupied, I really don't want to bring either Niles or Sura anywhere close to it. And... maybe I did put my lance users in probably a bad locate. My cavaliers in probably what is a bad location. I think, because there's mountains there, I can't pass them. Ah, god. I mean, if I lose it, I'm just going to end the video here, and I'm just going to take it into the next episode. But, yeah, okay, so... I'm gonna take you, move you here, just obliterate this shaman. Good thing you missed that. So, I think I'm just going to rescue Lucius here with with Sane can come here, rescue Lucius, move this way. Because Lucius won't take damage while Sane's rescuing them. Only Sane can take damage for the both of them. And I can move into places like this and use fire. PK fire! Okay. And then I could probably move Lynn into... what are these guys wielding? Lance and Lance. Oh god. May not be the best to even have Lynn here, but Lynn could probably make do with it. I'm gonna put Dorcas down here. I'm gonna take Kent. I want Kent to just be able to obliterate it, so yeah, Lance goes. So Lance, 9. Okay, that should be all the damage Kent takes, because Kent shouldn't take any damage from any of these guys, especially after a level up. Come on, just get that defense up to 10. Okay, whatever. Had some luck, so that's cool. So... don't really need these guys. Don't want to put Niles in range, but... I might have to put Niles in range. I could move Sura to, like, here. Put Niles here. And play for Will. Giving Will a chance to move closer in, and... probably also don't want to do that, because you see these guys can, I'm just gonna leave Will there. End. Okay. What are you curs waiting for? They're nothing but fleas. Call up the reinforcements and rush them. Oh, this might not... Oh, no, this might actually be pretty dangerous for a map. Well, at least I am hiding a lot of my weaker units inside of the grass, like the forests, I mean. No, they're all just going straight for Lyn and not actually going for the, mage. This might be a problem. Okay, Lyn's at 1 HP. That's kind of scary. But she says good luck, and Ballista... Okay, good. That almost made my heart skip a beat. Oh my god, that was just probably the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed in this game. Okay. I'm just gonna put Lyn like here and have Sura heal. Yes, it's these three that are right next to him that have those weird weapons. Could probably just double up on Will here. Just have Will really dig into that knight real hard. Almost defeating this knight with Dorcas here. Okay, so if I go into here, visit. Do you remember the weapon triangle? Axes over lances and whatnot. This is important, so pay attention. There are weapons that don't follow the normal rules. The Lance Reaver is one of those. It's a sword that reverses the triangle. So if you wield this blade, you can best a lance with it. Of course, there's a downside. Axes can best this sword. Take this as a gift. It's your reward for listening to an old man ramble. Don't be so shy. It's not like I can use the thing. Not everyone can wield a sword of this caliber. I'm sure you know someone who can use it, though. Lance Reaver. Okay, I can't remember the mechanics about how it works if both people use a Reaver type weapon. But if I had to assume, I'd just say that it works where axe beats sword, sword beats lance, lance beats axe. Well, at least this thing allows me to grind some experience, because if you don't kill the boss, reinforcements tend to keep on coming, and if you're able to consistently kill those things, you're able to get some experience off. So you're able to grind levels on some of the units that you want to more evenly distribute the EXP gains on. Yeah, Urk's just putting in some major work here. I think this is the chapter where Urk it becomes a big major part of this. And what I did there was I forced. What I did there with Kent was I forced the archer into not being able to attack. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna switch these guys. Okay. So they can attack Sane if they want, but they won't be able to attack Kent. Now this guy can attack Kent, but it'll only deal what, 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage maybe? Man, I thought it would deal less, but because 9 defense, like come on. Okay, so then I'm able to finally start getting some units behind this thing, and it can't shoot close by unless, if you're close enough to it, unless like it can move around and stuff, and whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Well, Niles can go and put work in with Sarah to make like the awesome support team that is double healing. And getting so much experience here. Ooh, that's good. Then I'm able to put Lucius to like here. Who's left? Lynn. Lynn can go back down here. Don't really care about it. Just trying to diversify the spread where the everything can hit everything else. Okay, that is 3 damage. Okay. And this shouldn't deal that much damage. 2 damage? Okay. Okay, so Ken's able to go like all the way over here, and then getting healed probably twice by Sura. Yeah, that could be a job for twice healed Sura. So I'm pretty much doing like 2 things here. I have like retreat area, and then I have the battlefield that's segmented into 2 parts. We have the right part, which is just a single unit fighting a couple units, and then we have the left part, which is where most of my units are, and most of the enemy units are also over there as well. Okay, so I could probably disable the Ballista just outright here with Urk. Yeah, okay. Ooh, weapon level increase, that's cool. Just wondering, okay, cool. Just wondering if I could turn on animations for the Ballista, because I know in some Fire Emblem games Ballistas have animations, but I guess not in this one. Okay, and Dorcas is just gonna solo this guy as well. After this, I'm probably gonna let Dorcas go away because they're just probably they might not actually just keep on sending their lance units to kill Dorcas if they have any other option. But yeah, like for instance, I mean, Urk can solo most of this map on his own, to be honest. Like if I build Urk, well enough, I'm pretty sure he can just solo most of this game, or at least this part of this game by himself. Really not worried about him. Okay, so now I can start moving my support units up. Okay. What's this, level 3 bard? Okay. And then just lance it. I don't really care. He needs lance EXP anyways, because the more you use a weapon type, it'll level up. As you've seen probably a couple times in this series by now. At least once this episode, or twice this episode, something like that. Okay, so he's battling Lucius. Okay, that's good, because I want Lucius to just defeat him and gain EXP anyways. The problem is, I'm not sure if I can get more lightnings for Lucius, and if he runs out, he breaks that one. Not sure how. I'm probably just gonna have him sit in the sideline, because he can't use any other type of weapon. Although, like, being level 5 and stuff, that's pretty fun. Okay, so these guys. Don't really care for them. Like, I mean, is it really worth it to ride this thing? Ballista? Okay, this guy has 1 Ballista bolt left, so I should probably do, okay, so what? Lance? Probably. Lance Reaver, no. Sword Reaver is probably the most dangerous for me right now. But who's gonna deal the most damage? It's gonna deal the most damage to that guy, but sure, I can do it to this guy. Oh, 10? That's... And the Ballista broke. That's actually the first time you even saw or heard the weapon break effects. That's cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for more of my team to kind of catch up here. Yeah, Ballista, not that good. Exit. Wait, don't... No. Got a tiny bit of XP on it. So, we got Lucius taking in the sword wielder. And we got Urk. Urk can actually... Urk can solo this guy? Okay. That's interesting. Well, that's good to know. Just... Urk demolishing everyone. Like, this isn't, like... Just be prepared for a lot of, mages in this series. A lot of really powerful, like, a lot of me just using a lot of mage in this series, because magic is cool, and the magic in this game is way better than most of the other, weapon types. And, like, mages in general in this game, just awesome. Especially if you can buff some of their defensive stats, they get really powerful. These guys are staying put here. Oh no, okay. I mean, they might try and kill Urk, but I don't think they will have enough force to kill Urk, especially after I gave him a 7-point boost to HP. Pretty good. Oh! Oh, thank God! Ah, I actually got scared for a moment there, because if Urk died, I had to reset and lose all that time. Okay, well, whatever. Good, good, good. Okay. That's wonderful. Okay. Okay, just gonna... Curses, Ballista has been taken down. What's going on here? Somebody get that girl. Okay, whatever. Lucius, do your normal thing. And I'm pretty sure this works? Okay. So I can pretty much just have anyone end at 6, 5... In fact, I could probably just sit here, honestly. Not really much point to it, but in case I wanted to have someone like Will deal the finishing blow. Although, I think there are better archers in this game than Will, and I don't think that there are better mages in this game than Urk. So Urk could probably just do it, but Urk's already level 6. Lyn, I'll let Lyn, just deal the finishing blow. Yep. Lord Lundgren, I've failed you! I pray you hurry with those reinforcements you promised. Oh, and then he dies. Got pretty decent experience and a level up. Woo, good level up, good level up, good level up. Let's go. And that's the end of this chapter. Is it over? Yes, I see no more enemy soldiers. However, something is bothering me. What is it? I noticed it during the fighting. Our opponents, they were soldiers of Kalen. I even recognized some of those we fought. I trained with many of them. And yet, they attacked us without hesitation. Ah, they're black-hearted traitors who've joined Lord Lundgren. Good riddance, I say. It also means less resistance at the castle. I hope you're right. I'm just glad that Niles and Ninian were with us. If that, first shot had hit me, I might not have survived. We are honored to have served you well. We won't let you down. I know. I'm relying on you. What's this? You dealt with the Ballista too? Totally wasn't hiding in fear of being Ballista shot through the chest, and I was totally doing some underhanded business deals. Totally. Nicely done. Matthew, where were you during all of this? I went to a village to sniff out information. Ah, that's what he was doing. Totally not hiding. Got some interesting news for my trouble, too. Let's hear it. First, the Marquis Kalen's illness. He is really unwell. He really is unwell. He's been abed for nigh on 3 months. Oh no, grandfather. I heard an interesting rumor about his condition, though. People believe that someone's been poisoning the Marquis. He's being poisoned? Someone, and this someone... Well, everyone's too afraid to mention a name. However, they say that as soon as the Marquis took ill, a certain noble took control of the castle as though it were his own. I fed a hungry innkeeper some coin and he fed me a name. The Marquis of Kalen's own brother, Lord Lundgren. How could this be? How can they allow him to get away with this? The villagers know, he was the one poisoning my grandfather, and yet no one raises a hand against him. Why? They are afraid and they lack proof. The whisperings of common people mean nothing. That's the truth of it. And the Marquis's royal retainers, who might have lent credence to these rumors, there is no sign. Are you saying they've been silenced? It's a fair assumption. This is beyond believing. The worst news is yet to come. What? There's more? An imposter's appeared, claiming to be the Marquis's granddaughter. At least that's the story Lord Lundgren's telling to all who'd listen. What does that mean? It means, though, that people are waiting for the two traitorous knights. and a base-born child to appear and lay claim to Castle Kalen. But that, it can't be! Traitors, us, ridiculous! Okay. It's about 15 minutes in. Okay. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Comment down below if you're enjoying the series, or if you would much rather it be replaced with something later. I could come back to it after some time. I know these aren't the best quality YouTube content videos or anything like that, but I'm trying my hardest here. But yeah, that's fine. Like, if I were to like edit some things together, I'm not gonna cut out a lot of things, especially in this game, because not a whole lot of things to cut out. And I like the real Let's Play feel to it, and I wouldn't know the first thing about adding in like memes and stuff into the game, so that's fine. So, as always, stay awesome. Bye.